Well, guys, you must have watched part 1 already. If not, I suggest you hit the back button and watch it. Anyways, let's dive right into part 2. Number 10 is Dylan, the Black RPM Ranger. Now, Dylan would be higher on this list, except for a few things. I love the Vengex virus storyline and how it was progressively slowing Dylan down, turning him into a machine. The whole hybrid thing. I liked all that. I would have liked to see more, like him turning against the Rangers, it affecting him more, maybe like have an outburst every once in a while. But coming off subtle, And the other thing that bothered me is they ripped a lot from Andros, and they, the character wasn't very original, but hey, what can you do? Dylan was a great character. He was one of the few saving graces of RPM, if you ask me. But that's just my opinion. Number 9 is Eric Myers, the Quantum Ranger. And he wasn't a very nice guy, and he was kind of a jerk. And when I first saw him, I thought he was, Gilbert Gottfried playing him. But, it's like Daniel Southworth? And, I thought it was Gilbert Gottfried at first, but he's pretty cool. I mean, Q-Rex is definitely my second favorite Zord. Plus, the whole my Q-Rex can eat his Dragon Zord for lunch line was awesome. I'm sure if Tommy was there, he's like, your Q-Rex will do what now? But, anyways, Quantum Ranger, bottom line, cool Ranger. Battleizer was a little tacky, but I think most of Battleizers are for the most part. But there are a few I like Shane's and Andros's. Leo's doesn't work, nor does Carter's. Wes's is the exact same thing as the Lightspeed Megazord finisher. And atop of that, it's a knight. A frickin' knight. And Chad and Joel's, I don't know what to think. Cole's kinda works, yet kinda doesn't. I mean, what I would like to see in Forever Red is all the past Red Rangers use their Battleizers, and maybe have Jason use the Dragon Shield power-up, but I don't know. But anyways, we're getting off topic. Number 8 is Andros. Andros was cool. I mean, this is the Ranger everybody needed. I mean, he was upset. I mean, he lost his sister, and best friend has a hot for his sister, and turns out she's the bad guy. I mean, there's an interesting plot twist. I mean, they've done that to us, having relatives as the main villain, or one of them. And this is one of the few times it works. Excuse me. Anyway, so Andros is really cool, I mean, I love how Linkara refers to him as Legolas, but it's a lot of fun. Number 7 is Doggy Kruger. This is the 6th Ranger of all 6th Rangers. I mean, he's, but there are 6 Rangers I like more, but Doggy Kruger is one of the finest. I mean, Shadow Saber, he is the commanding officer. It's like, respect my MS Landers, or I'll have you promoted to, if you don't, I'll have you demoted to D Squad. Yeah, I got that. I'm in charge. And that's why I think Fierce Deity Xerox gave me that little video of fuzzy morphing. I asked him to do that, and it really caught on. And thanks again, buddy. Wish I could get you to know you more. I mean, you are one of my best friends on YouTube, and peace. Number 6, Cam. Now, Cam, God, I love that costume. I mean, the fact that he could take that shield jacket thing off and then reverse his helmet, like, that was freaking cool. And plus, you know, he was a lot stealthier. It was just fun to watch. And, you know, plus, you know, the whole, I don't want you to be a ranger, son. I promised your mother. And he's like, Dad, I want to be a ranger. Only one person can choose their destiny, and that's them. Little Sensei Watanabe for you. And it's actually pretty cool. You know, Cam defies his father, goes to the past, and becomes the 6th Ranger. And it's really awesome. I mean, I like Ninja Storm. It's a good season, and despite what Linkara said, you know, the humor does work. There's a little parts where it gets tacky, but for the most part, I think it works. Number 5 is Tommy, but as the Green Ranger only. I want to state that perfectly clear. Only as the Green Ranger. I mean, he was badass. I mean, he got a 5-part episode introducing him, for cripe's sake. And then, you know, the Green Candle was pretty good. And then, you know, Return of an Old Friend. And my only complaint is they should have made Green No More at least 3 parts. But it's a small one, you know. It was actually a pretty good episode. Good way to say goodbye to the Green Ranger powers. And, you know, to be honest, I wasn't too crazy about Return of the Green Ranger. I mean, it was pretty upsetting. I mean, it was nice to see the Green Ranger again, but it didn't do him any justice. Anyways, number 4 is Ziggy. The reason I like Ziggy so much is he has some of the best lines in RPM. I mean, plus he, you know, it's like, you know, I love how the scene where he, you know, becomes a ranger. Not the scene where he's fighting with Tenaya and he activates the Morpher, but the whole scene where Dylan is introducing him to the rest of the team, and he's like, "Hi guys," and everybody's like, "You can't be a ranger," and he actually learns to fight, which is pretty cool. Number 3 is Jen from Time Force. Now, Time Force is one of my favorite seasons, but anyways, Jen, you know, was tough as shit. She lost her fiance because of the main bad guy. She's in a period she doesn't know. Falls for, like, her fiance's great-great-great-great-grandpa. And on top of all that, she's hot. You know, Erin Cahill she's gorgeous. And, you know, but she's a good actress, too, and can really convey her all. And I think she's one of the best Rangers, period. Number 2 is TJ. Now, TJ was a leader, whether he was the Red Turbo Ranger or the Blue Space Ranger. I mean, to me, I see no difference. Plus, I love how he handles Gold Goyle in the finale. I mean, when Carlos says, "Man, I don't know whether TJ is the bravest guy I know or the craziest," I'm like, dude, he's both. But the former more than the latter. And, you know, TJ gets the job done. He knows how to handle the baddies. And, you know, best point is the Turbo finale. I mean, It's like, that right there sums up my feelings for TJ. Driving Lightning Cruiser and firing the turbo ram into the stomach of Goyle. Tommy would not do that. I don't know what he'd do, but, you know, the reason I don't like Tommy's other incarnations, it's because White Ranger, it's like, hey, I'm back, and he has the personality of a reformed drug addict. Red Zeo, it's like, I'm de facto leader now. And Red Turbo, it's like, respect my authority, bitch! I'm Tommy! Yeah! And then Black, it's like, yeah, I'm back. And you'd better be afraid. And to be honest, Tommy's overrated. But I liked him as the Green Ranger. He was awesome. He just got a little carried away with Jason Frank's contract. And my number one favorite Power Ranger is Adam. You probably figured it out by process of elimination, but Adam was my favorite. And he had the most character development, and he went from being the shy guy who you least expect to being a Power Ranger to being a badass. Now, once a Ranger did not make him a badass, always a Chance did. I mean, he completely one-upped Carlos. How many Rangers can do that? Anyways, that's my top 20, guys. Adam is numero uno, and I'll catch you guys when I start showing off my figures. Thank you, and have a great day. And I hope you've been enlightened by this video. Thank you very much, and see you later.